Imagine going into work every day, not liking the work that you do, not vibing with the people you're surrounded by, and lacking this deeper sense of fulfillment and purpose in your career and even in your life. Oh, that was me back in 2017. Hey everyone, thanks for coming to my channel. My name's Rebecca. I'm a meditation coach, and I want to tell you a little bit about my journey and how I got to meditation, how I first started meditating, and even why I wanted to meditate. So, I'm originally from the States, but now I live in Europe, and I work online teaching people how to practice meditation and how to start a meditation practice that works for them. I also share different mindfulness manifestation techniques to help people understand how to use mindfulness and manifestation practices to improve their overall well-being. So, back to New York City, when I was living in the United States, I was working on Wall Street, and I went into work every day, just lacking purpose and joy. I was working in the insurance industry. I was making a lot of money, which was great, but it wasn't enough. I just really felt disconnected from myself, from the work I was doing, and I just didn't feel happy. I didn't like reading insurance contracts, and at some point I knew I needed a change. I didn't know how to change or how to move forward, but I know I needed to do something different. At the time, I was practicing yoga a lot, and yoga introduced me to meditation. And when I first found out about meditation, I was like, oh, this is interesting. Maybe it will give me answers. So I applied to this meditation program in Bali. They actually rejected me. They said, you should try to meditate and then apply again, because this program, it was a yoga teacher training program, but I had a strong emphasis on meditation. So they told me no, and I said, okay. They said, meditate a little bit on your own and then apply again. So I tried meditating on my own, and it was really challenging. I didn't know what I was doing. I was staring at candles. I was chanting mantras, and I just really didn't get it. I was meditating with my eyes open in the beginning. The program I ended up in Bali, they meditate with their eyes closed. And I even remember when the program started, and then she said, close your eyes. And I'm like, can I keep my eyes open? And she's like, no, for these practices, we'll be meditating with our eyes closed. So at that time when I was living in New York City, I was traveling a lot. Traveling really showed me another way of living. I started going on solo trips to Europe and different parts of the world. A lot of my friends were getting married and having kids, so I was living in New York City and traveling. I really loved it. Travel showed me another way of living. Through traveling that I met other people who were traveling for 3 months, for 6 months, even a year. I was really inspired by that. And I was like, wow, I want to travel for that long. As an American, the majority of us just travel for 7 days, 10 days, and that's our holiday and that's it. But here I was meeting people that were traveling for an extended period of time, and that was really inspiring to me. And that also planted a seed in my mind where I was like, ooh, like I would like to do that. So, and it was specifically a trip in Croatia that was another turning point for me. I went sailing on a yacht, and I remember as soon as I got on the yacht thinking like, wow, this feels great, and I really love like being on this yacht. And by the end of the week, I just felt there was this intuitive knowing that I was going to work on a yacht. No previous knowledge of like working on a yacht, my first time on a yacht, and I just knew that I was going to work on a yacht. I really loved that experience. And you know, in New York City and working in insurance, I was on Wall Street, I just always felt like I didn't belong there. And when I was on that yacht, I felt like, oh, I belong here. This feels so amazing. Like I felt really alive. So after that trip, of course, go back to New York City, and some time had passed where I was trying to meditate on my own. I applied to the meditation program again, and they accepted me. So once I got accepted into the program, I knew I wasn't going to go to Bali for 1 month and then come back to New York City. That didn't make sense to me. So I decided to quit my job, cash out my life savings, which I don't recommend, and sold everything, including my car. And I decided I was going to travel for an extended period of time. When I first talked to my family about it, I said, hey, look, I'm going to travel. I'm going to be gone for 6 months to 3 years. And that time ended up being 3 years that I was a nomad traveling the world. And it felt really important for me to, during this time, it felt really important for me to explore and understand myself deeper. Because at that job in New York City, I really didn't feel like I was using my gifts, my talents. I felt more disconnected from myself. And really, through the practice of meditation, I was able to connect to my deeper self and to my deeper desires, to my inner gifts and talents that I didn't even know were there. But I knew that, like, I was not connected to that in New York City when I'm working in that job. So I really wanted to find out why I was put on this planet. Like, what am I doing here? I know it's insurance, so show me and tell me what it is. On that 3-year journey when I was traveling, I wanted to try other career paths. I wanted to find the work that I was meant to be doing. So I was working on yachts every summer in Croatia and in other parts of the world. I've sailed in France, in Greece, Italy. And I really loved that experience. Actually, I still do that to this day seasonally. And then I was teaching yoga, leading yoga retreats and meditation retreats in Cambodia and Ibiza. I led a retreat. In London, I was giving some classes. So I also lived in a Buddhist center for 6 months to go deeper into my meditation practice and learn about different teachings. So I've really gave myself full permission and opportunity to explore myself and discover what it is that I truly wanted. What am I doing here in this planet? And at the end of the 3 years, I remember feeling like, okay, I need to live somewhere. I felt like it was time for more grounding experiences. And I decided to move to Europe. And I absolutely I live in Croatia. And I absolutely love living here. It's been 5 years now, and it's really feels like I belong here. Once I moved to Croatia, I said, okay, I need to work. I need to do something. I started offering some meditation workshops, just a little bit here and there. And then I also attended a hypnotherapy program because I really love understanding the mind, understanding how the mind works, how we could use the mind to our advantage. So that was great. And then I started offering hypnotherapy sessions. And, I remember doing the sessions and telling people they should meditate. And then I like at some point I realized, okay, I need to be a meditation coach or a meditation teacher. But, I didn't know any other meditation teachers besides, the Dalai Lama and Deepak Chopra. Like, these were the people I knew as meditation teachers. I didn't know anyone else that was doing this. But I felt so passionate about meditation, and it really transformed my life that I was like, okay, I need to be a meditation teacher, meditation coach, and just start doing this. So I started offering workshops until eventually I started offering one-to-one meditation sessions, guided, and also coaching people on how to properly meditate, how to start a practice for themselves, also helping them understand how their mind works, giving them different mindfulness tools and manifestation knowledge that they could use to improve their overall well-being. And I absolutely love it. I love it. I could talk about meditation all day, every day, and not get bored. I love talking about manifestation laws, which are also called universal laws, spiritual laws, metaphysical laws. They have a few different names, but basically they're just patterns of energy that exist in the world, in the universe. And if we have a knowledge of that information and we're able to use that information to act and think in a certain way, it really does make a benefit to our overall well-being. So if you want to find out more about meditation, if you want to find out more about mindfulness and manifestation practices, I invite you to subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be talking about all of those things and helping you understand how to use meditation, mindfulness, and manifestation to improve your life. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Any questions about meditations? I'm going to be making videos regularly about meditation and manifestation mindfulness practices so you could improve your everyday life. So please subscribe, like, and share this channel with your friends. I look forward to having you here, and I'll be sharing more information soon. Bye.